Hello, everyone. My name is Isaiah Hobbs. I am the owner of Virginia Consumer Directed Services, and I am here to elucidate on the new Medicaid implementations for the continued reimbursement of legally responsible individuals through the Personal Care Services Program. So the federal government has officially given DMAS, also known as the Department of Medical Assistance Services, also known as Medicaid, to continue with the reimbursement of legally responsible individuals. And legally responsible individuals are just parents of minor children and spouses. So effective November 11th, 2023, LRIs will continue to be able to receive reimbursement for personal care provided to spouses and children, minor children. There are a few new compulsory implementations that must be completed under the new extraordinary care requirement. So the definition of extraordinary care simply means that an LRI must provide services because there is no one else available to do so, which is basically the only requirement necessary to continue reimbursing the LRIs. Now, there are a few rules entailed in this new service model. Number one, LRIs are only allowed to work up to 40 hours, even when working with 2 or more children. There is a 40-hour cap, period. Number two, no respite will be authorized for members whose primary caregivers are LRIs. Number three, the employer of record, the person responsible for managing the consumer-directed service, must be within a 50-mile radius of the member. Number four, the employer of record cannot be another LRI. Now that we've discussed those basic rules, let's go ahead and move into the processes and forms that are required to transition smoothly. Number one, the completion of the extraordinary care form. The extraordinary care form is to be completed by either the EOR, when the services are consumer direct, or the personal care agency when the services are agency directed. The purpose of that form is simply to ascertain whether or not having an LRI attendant is in the best interest of the member. The extraordinary care form will be reviewed, approved, or denied by the member's managed care organization. The managed care organization will then forward that form over to DMAS once they have either approved or denied it. Once the extraordinary care form has been approved by the MCO, the Services Facilitation Agency or the Personal Care Agency request authorization from the MCO. Number two, the DMAS 95B. This is the Employer of Record questionnaire. The Employer of Record must complete this form. Once the Employer of Record has completed the form, the Services Facilitation Agency will review the form to make certain that the EOR is capable of managing the services efficiently for the member. Number three, the Consumer-Directed Legally Responsible Attendant form. I also call it a timesheet because that's quite what it looks like and is. This form is to be completed daily by the LRA, or the Legally Responsible Attendant, and kept in the home to be reviewed by either DMAS, the Services Facilitation Agency, the Personal Care Agency, or the Managed Care Organization at all times. And finally, number four, the enhanced enrollment packets for both attendants and EORs. So once everything has been approved, the extraordinary care form and the authorization, the legally responsible attendant and the employer of record must complete an enhanced enrollment with the fiscal agent. Now, this enrollment can take place either before everything else is approved or after. However, I would personally recommend that if you are a legally responsible attendant or a new EOR under the extraordinary care requirement, that you do this as soon as possible in order to evade any lapses in care or reimbursement. Well, that's all I have for you at this time. However, as the transition continues and as DMAS gives new instructions regarding how this process will continue, I will be updating all of my clients and staff on how we are to proceed. If you have any questions or concerns regarding this new transition, please feel free to email me or call my office. I'll put the relevant communication info right here beneath me so that everyone has access to that. It's been a pleasure. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye.